Okay, so last week I lost my anchor, so I have to splice an eye into my anchor line so I can attach the chain and the anchor, the new anchor and chain onto my boat. So I thought I would show you all how that is done, or try to anyways. It's been a while since I did a splice, so you might have to bear with me. So it's a little different with a braided rope, but with this rope we're just gonna put a bit of tape, electrical tape, around here to stop it from unraveling any further than we want it to. And then I have these old thimbles that you usually see around wire, but I'm going to put it around the rope here so that it doesn't chafe while it's bobbing around on the anchor and cut through my line. So we'll take that, sort of get it nice and tightly wedged in there. So you can see how that's going to protect the rope from the shackle that I'm going to put through there. So there'll be another shackle that goes through there and it won't braid cut through. So that means that I need to be comfortable with the line here. It needs to be fairly tight, and I want to start splicing right about let's go with there, and that gives me a little bit of pinch room in here, and burnt them a little bit to keep the fibers down. You then look at your line here, and you got 3 lines. You want to start with the middle line. Okay, you find the position we had before, that being right about there, giving enough room for them to join together tight. And starting with the middle line, we're going to just twist this open. Actually, that'll be easier if I take that out for now. Twist, shout. Okay, so you have a nice opening there. Now what you're supposed to do is put the rope in there and then use this to needle and thread through, but I really don't have the patience for that, and this is not going to win any prizes. So I'm just going to take that middle line, use this to just prise that open a little bit, and then weave that through and pull it tight with the thimble in there.
She didn't want to go up there? No, she wanted to go up there. She had already committed.
Right, so you get that first one through there. Work it in nice and tight. Bring that thimble together. Nice and tight, see that? Beautiful, beautiful. Then you gotta go, okay, let's see. With this one, you gotta go to the next line along. So we went under this. Now with the one on the left, we're gonna go under this one. Always work in this direction. So now we have to twist that back. So what I'm saying is, this line's got to go under and out that way. You don't want to come backwards through, because that'll look messy and it won't be a strong splice. So we can bring that, untwist. Try not to separate any fibers while you're prizing this apart. And then pop this through. Use the fid, or you can use a marlin spike if you've got a sailing knife, or you can use a pen if you don't have that. And then that goes through there. You pull that tight, like so. Now, the one on the right hand side, this one, you want to go through the one below the middle line. You can see how these are coming apart a little bit. See, they're on fraying, so just keep twisting them tighter. Pull that. So where did we go? We're losing this guy. So he's going to go through this one, which is below the first one. So the first one went up and through. Second one on the left went through the one above that. And then the third one is going to go through this guy, the one below. So then once you've done that, you just keep alternating weaving over, under, making sure you go over and under the main line rope with the new splice. And you can see how it's kind of taken shape. It's kind of ugly, but it's been a while. And then so we're going to go over that one, under that one. Be careful, because see, that's this side. You don't want to mistake the ones you're doing. Keep working in that direction. And this is where it gets easy, because you're just going over and under all the fancy bits over with. You can see how the fid can help you. You just run that through, and then this helps to get it through the hole. You can pull it through that way. Just keep pulling it tight. And you do about 4 rows of that. I'll get to that and show you how to finish. Okay, so once you have a few turns on there and you pulled all these tight all the way along as you're going, get that, make sure there's no loose loops. Just gonna pull, push. Once you have all that done, and you get yourself a knife or sharp cutting implement, scissors here, you just cut those ends right off. 1, 2, 3. And those ends, just give them a little burn to get the fibers all off, so it's nice and tidy, doesn't get caught in the anchor pulley. This isn't synthetic rope, so it doesn't melt, but you still kind of Even the natural fibers will kind of melt a bit. They burn and they kind of stick together. There we have it. Ugliest eye splice in the world, but that'll work. It's not coming apart ever. Time to put the new anchor on.